everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This isn't actually my first official video of 2021, but it's the first one that you're going to see. I'm going to try and get my other one up that I made back in January up after this one, so you can kind of get a rough idea of how busy we were in January and February. It was insane there for a few weeks. I wanted to upload that video using my current laptop, which has Windows 10, and I tried using the video editor on it, and it was absolutely horrendous, and it was just a complete fail. So I had to dig my old laptop out, and that's how I'm gonna keep doing things for a little while until I can figure out some new editing software or something, you know, for dummies like me when it comes to technology. But I am still alive. I hope all you guys are doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, all that, and hopefully we'll be able to have a kind of normal season this year, knock on wood. But like I said, I've been really busy with all that Christmas inventory that I showed you guys in the last video that you saw back in, I think, November. We had 55 huge, enormous, extra large totes jam-packed to the gills with stuff, most of it being Department 56 Christmas houses and accessories. And we started selling it right before Halloween. We took kind of a break in November and December because we were so busy with other things, with eBay and whatever, because we sold a lot of these on Facebook. And then January and February we were swamped. And long story short, we had 55 totes, and right now, as of the tail end of March here, we are at 20. So we did really well. Other than that, everything's fine here. I've been to a couple sales so far. I'm hoping to get a haul video out for you guys. Busy with the cats, especially the baby, who will be, he just turned 11 months old. Oh, he's 11 months old today, actually. Or yesterday. He was 11 months old. Love him to death, but it's like having a toddler. He's everywhere. He's all over the place. He breaks everything. Everything. Thank God, though, he does not scratch the furniture, so I'm very lucky in that respect. He uses his cat tree and his scratching post. Other than that, it's just same old, except there's been tons of people in my house all the time. I'm just saying, like, my immediate family, plus my son's girlfriend's been here a lot more than usual. My daughter has a boyfriend, and he's here like every other week because he's an hour away. And then every other Sunday I take her down there to hang out at his house. So that's a whole day gone. And other than that, it's been good, except I did have to take my son to the ER a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. Had to rush him to the ER. He thought he had appendicitis, except it was the wrong side of his body. I told him unless it grew legs and walked to the left side of your body, it's not your appendix. Turned out to be a bad kidney stone. He had to stay in the hospital overnight, which stunk because I know he's 25, he's a grown man, but I mean, he was all by himself, you know, in pain and scared, and I couldn't be there, so that really sucked. But he had a stent put in the next morning, came home that next day, then he had to have 2 more procedures after that, which we just ended a few days ago, a week ago, I think. So I think he's back to normal. He's going to be able to go back to work, and everything's okay. So that's everything. So I am going to stop talking, and this is pretty much just a sales update of what I sold over the weekend. My sales were really slow Friday and Saturday, so Sunday morning I got up and I just sent out like 100 offers, and had a lot of bites on the offers, but also I think that like tweaks the algorithm a little, so I also had a lot of other regular sales and a couple auctions to show you guys. So I'm gonna get started These are 2 sets of light bulbs. These are just the regular clear C25 light bulbs. We got, I think, 1,000 of these in our Christmas inventory that we purchased. And we almost had them sold to a guy who wanted all of them, but then he found a better deal someplace else. So we threw these up on eBay. I think we have them up for $13.99 with free shipping per box. So 2 of these sold to 1 buyer. So we'll save a little bit on shipping with those. So that was, what, 28 bucks with free shipping. Then I sold this primitive style pillow. This is from Honey and Me. Show you guys the label. I bought a bunch of primitive stuff at a yard sale. Make my lighting's like too bright. Here we go. I know you guys did not miss these focusing issues. Anyway. It says Honey and Me on there. They make a lot of primitive stuff. I found a few of these pillows at a yard sale, I think back in May of last year. One of the first ones I went to after they started to open things up a little bit. That cost me $0.25. I sold that for, I believe, like almost $13 plus shipping the other day. And everything else that I got at that sale has sold except for one other little pillow. And speaking of primitive items, if I'm able to make a haul video and there are 100 people walking through my kitchen, I scored a lot of really great primitive dolls last weekend. I went to one sale, got there late because I wasn't even thinking it was going to be anything good, and it turned out to be a little gold mine. So hopefully I'll get to share that with you guys. Then there is this little posy pin. This is from, so much glare. I think it's because I have my light set up over here. I'm going to move it a little. There we go. That's better. This I got at a rummage sale in the fall. There's a church about 15 minutes away. They set up everything in this old barn that I think they eventually want to convert into a sanctuary or something for the church. And so they had a sale every week for a month. It went full price, half price, and then the last week was free, come take anything and everything you want. So this I think I paid 50 cents or $1 for. I think it might have been at the half price sale. Sold this for, I think, $11 or $12.99 with free shipping. It's a little glass pin. It's an actual vase. You can put water in it and put a real flower in this little stick pin. Then this is a scissor holder for people who do embroidery. This is from a sale that I went to back in, I believe it was September, out in Pennsylvania. It's this big, they call it a big fabric and sewing sale. For any of you who like do quilting or sewing or anything, oh my god, it was absolutely insane. I mean, fabric for miles and miles. I'd heard about it the year before but wasn't able to get to it. This year I happened to see the ad for it, I think like a few hours before it started, maybe 3 hours before it started, and it's an hour and a half away. So I jumped in my car immediately and started driving. Whoops. Called my friend Wendy. If you'll remember from previous videos, I met her doing the whole yard sale circuit, so we've become, you know, thrifting buddies. Called her because she's even closer to that place than I am, and I said, get in your car if you can, we're going to this sale. So her, you know, poor husband had to eat tuna sandwiches, and off we went. And it turned out to be great because they had a whole section of just cross-stitch, needlepoint, embroidery, whatever, and we were just filling our bags with stuff. So that scissor holder I think cost me maybe a buck, and I sold it for, I think, $16.99 plus shipping. Also from that particular sale, these were a buck a piece. These are Leeward pillowcases. You just embroider this lady, and her skirt is like the edge of the pillowcase. There's 2 of them here. So, sold these for, I actually got a best offer yesterday of 20 for these, and I have to accept it as soon as I'm done with this video. Because I wanted to see if anyone else bit, because I had sent out other offers, and this one's like $2 lower than my other ones. And then this I also got a best offer on today, which I have to go and upstairs and accept after this video is over. This is a cross-stitch baby quilt kit. Got this at another sale back in September. This was also a rummage sale. Got this for a buck, and I can probably get 20 with free first class shipping on that. I think that's what they offered me. And then this is another cross-stitch kit called Grandma's Flowers. This one, I think I bought this Facebook Marketplace in the spring with 2 other kits. They cost me $20 total for the 3. This one I sold for $29.74 with free shipping. I sent out an offer on this. And then the other 2 I think sold for $20 or $30 a piece. Then I've got this little Russian nesting doll. A very kind of plain one. I don't know if I can even get it open, you guys. Sometimes these things are crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this open. But trust me when I say there's 2 other ones in here that look just like this one, just smaller. I got this at a church rummage sale, I think fall of last year, or 2019, for a buck. Sold this for $24.99 with free shipping. And speaking of Russian nesting dolls, I met someone on Facebook, Facebook Marketplace Friday. Yeah. And I bought 22 sets of Russian nesting dolls from them for $150, which is usually a lot more than I pay for anything, but they were all really nice quality. It ended up coming out to about, I don't know, $6.75 a set. So around there somewhere. So I could not go wrong. You know, even if I make $10 a set, I'm still going to see a profit, but I know I can make a lot more than that on some of them, because some of them are really, really beautiful. So I'll have to share those with you in another video. Then I break things that just sold. Good job. Okay. This is a sugar bowl. The lid is down in the bowl somewhere. Hello, come out. There we go. This I got at the 4-H rummage sale about 15 minutes away from me back in 2019, since they didn't have one in 2020. This cost me $1, and I sold this for $17 plus shipping. This is from Department 56. And in this priority envelope, and I'm not going to take it all out, there are some cake decorating tools. This is a press for fondant. You can roll it through these rollers, and it puts this diamond pattern on them. And there's a couple of other little cutters and goodies in there. I found all these, I think, for $1 total at some tiny little yard sale back towards the end of 2019, and took a best offer on these of $17 with free shipping. Just wanted to get them out of here because they were kind of sitting for a while. So not too much of a profit on that, but that's okay. And these two items I found a couple weeks ago. There was a sale actually in November. This 98-year-old woman had passed away. Her family, for the first sale, had hired an estate company. So I went to this estate sale, and it was a little overpriced. I spent more than I probably should have there. I'll still make money. But then they said, like, you know, you got to come back because we're going to have like 2, 3, 4 more sales. Okay. Well, then I never heard anything. And then the family advertised a sale, but I thought it was still the estate sale company. So I didn't show up to this one this time around until probably 1:30 in the afternoon, and I think it closed at 3. So I probably missed out on a lot of good stuff because this woman was obsessed with Christmas and online shopping like QVC and HSN and all that. And the family told me that after her husband had passed away, she loved Christmas so much that she decked every room in the house out with Christmas. So I bought a ton of Christmas stuff. Not a ton. I probably would have bought a ton if I had gotten there earlier. But I did really well there. Already sold a few things. And these were a couple of the things I got. This is a 12 Days of Christmas. Stop. 12 Days of Christmas bracelet. Sorry for the glare, guys. I would have done this upstairs, but I couldn't cart all this stuff up and down. I have way too much to do today. But it's a charm bracelet with the 12 Days of Christmas on it. I paid $1. They had a whole room just full of jewelry, and every piece was $1. I wish I'd gotten there sooner, but you live and you learn. Sold this for $13 or $14. Yeah, $13 or $14 with free shipping. And then this is an eyeshadow stick from Mally Beauty. This was in an advent calendar type like beauty box from HSN or QVC. So I pulled all the goodies out of that. They were all in brand new condition and popped those all up on eBay. So this one sold for $16 with free shipping, and I paid $10 for the whole box of goodies. I think there were 10 items in it, or 11, sorry. It was a 12 item box and one was missing. Then there are these 2 plates that I got spring of last year, right as things were opening back up again. Got this off a lady on Facebook Marketplace. These are Fitz and Floyd Halcyon pansy plates. They're very popular. I got 14 of them, 7 pink and 7 purple, for $30, which is an absolute steal since all of these normally go for about $15 per plate. And that's exactly what I sold these 2 for, and plus shipping, and these are going out to California today. Then also right after they started opening things back up in the spring, we have there's an Elks Lodge over near Princeton, New Jersey, and they have a little outbuilding, and they turned it into a charity thrift store, and a few women volunteer to work there. They do an excellent job, and I like to go there a few times a year and see what I can find. And I got this Paragon teacup and saucer from there. This was $3. Sometimes Paragon can do very well. This particular pattern is okay, but my phone was not working great, so I just took a chance. Paid $3 for the set, sold it for $17 plus shipping. Then I sold this Fenton piece. This is a koi fish. This is a turquoise blue koi fish. I think I paid $10 for this. Don't quote me on that. It might have been $5, but I'm pretty sure it was $10. This was at a yard sale back in the fall, and I sent out offers on this, and this sold for $42.49 plus shipping. And last couple things, you guys, I promise. This Bible I sold this weekend. I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with this man for, I think, 3 weeks to a month, maybe. He just kept, every once in a while, asking me another question about it. He wanted to know if the binding was sewn, if, what else? Oh, he wanted to know if the red lettering in the red letter section of the Bible, in my pictures, I guess, looked pinkish instead of red, so I had to send him more pictures, and he could figure out whether he wanted this. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that when he gets it, he's happy, because it's in really good shape. But I got this at the library book sale in 2019, spring of 2019. I'm really hoping they have one this year, but they probably won't. I don't know, because that's usually a really big deal around here. It's huge. I can find lots of great stuff, but I picked this up for $1 in 2019 and sold this for $50 plus shipping. Then, last 3 items. These first 2 are auction items. This Pepe Le Pew salt and pepper set, I bought this at a yard sale towards the end of the season, I think October. These were $1. He does have some slight paint chips here. They're not chips, it's just the paint came off. But other than that, they're in like new condition. They've never been used. Sold this set for $33 plus shipping. And then this piece, which they haven't paid me for yet, but I had 21 watchers, so if it doesn't get sold, I'm not worried about, or it doesn't get paid for, I'm not worried about getting somebody else to buy it. This is a big Pepe Le Pew and Penelope cookie jar called the Entertainer. And he has a little chip on his hat. You guys can see that. No box, but other than that, it's in really good condition. And that sold at auction for $76. Plus, I did calculated shipping with that. Pretty much anything that's really heavy or in a box bigger than 12 inches, because the post office loves to charge their big, surcharges with these larger boxes. I've been doing calculated shipping because I just don't want to get bit in the butt anymore when it comes to shipping. So hopefully they'll pay for that today. And last but not least, I believe, is this pair of Stubbs and Wooten mules from Palm Beach. These are embroidered silk in really good condition. I think the lady told me originally these are like $250. I picked them up for $10 and I sold them today. I sent out offers on these, and this pair sold today for $85 plus shipping. So that's it, guys. Like I said, I'll try and get that other video up also, where I show you just how busy we were with all our Department 56 houses. My living room looked like the post office or a shipping warehouse. I actually got to the point one day where I went to the post office, had to make 3 or 4 trips with all my boxes, and my postmaster there, Ben, he told me that I was getting my own cage that day. He's like, you win! You get your own cage for all your stuff. I was like, woo! 13 years, I've never done that before. So, I was pretty proud of myself that day. But that was a lot of work, packing all that stuff up. This is, my only complaint about all this Christmas stuff is how much work it is, because everything is so big. What a pain in the patoot. But that's okay. It's been very profitable, and all the people we've dealt with, we've been selling through a collectors group, mostly on Facebook Marketplace. They have been absolute dreams. They're all so nice. I have no complaints at all. We've gotten a few, bad apples, but we kind of dealt with them quickly and moved on, but everyone else has been wonderful. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope I'm going to have time to come back with a lot more videos. But I'm not making you any promises, but I hope so. Hopefully people will, you know, all these people will get out of my house so that I have more time to do this alone without people running up and down the stairs or through my kitchen. So we'll see. And I might get on camera this year. I don't know. I keep telling myself I'm going to, and then I always chicken out. So thanks for watching, guys. And I guess I will talk to you soon.